Good day guys, welcome to my channel Caking It with Emma. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of an Amazon cake decorating kit that I got today. I am so excited. I had to clean my desk a little here, my handy little scissors always there. And yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys. I also got a few other things from Amazon as well, which I'm going to be showing you in a few. However, let's start with this, which is the cake decorating supplies kit, right? It came in this pretty little cute box, which I'm probably going to save and use for something else. But the very first thing that caught my eye was the chocolate mold, right? I was expecting them to be a little bit shallow, but they were quite deep. Which is great because a lot of people have been asking me, can I do the unbreakable hearts? I've never done them before, so I said, hey, pretty little practice here. Let's start small and work from there, right? You could also use this for some cake decorating decoration. Next we have the middle pan, and I also struggled at first to work with the removable bottom. One thing I love is that the pans came in the bubble wrap, so they didn't have any sort of defect. That was just another layer of protection to them, so I really did appreciate that. Everything came in plastics and stuff like that. Especially when you're ordering stuff off of Amazon, you want to really take every single precaution to make sure what you're buying, is worth what you're paying for it, and you don't have to be running around exchanging and returning or anything like that. So yeah, I clicked back, everything was good. And I even got my ruler out because I wanted to see exactly what the size was of the pan. And I noticed it was like a little bit short of a 7-inch pan, which was weird to me. I didn't like that because I was like, what size pan are you? My phone fell there, but I'm back up with it. And as I was saying, I was measuring the pan and it was a bit shy of 7 inches, as I'm about to show you here. Okay, and this brings me to the last pan that came in the package, and I love this pan. And now I've also finally been able to understand the removal buttons. You see the little lip there, that is what helps it from actually not leaking. So a lot of people, they just put the bottom in and they don't secure it properly under that lip to ensure that there is no spillage. Now this pan was actually 8 inches, right? So I had one pan that was a small 4-inch pan, a round pan that was shy of 7-inch, and then the 8-inch pan. Now these are the little parchment papers that comes with them. This is for the 7-inch pan, or shy of a few centimeters inch 7-inch pan. It came with a little book, which I'm actually reading as I record this at the very moment, just to learn a little bit of tips and tricks, a few recipes if you may. There's never too late to learn something, right? One of my cupcake liners came mashed, but I'm not worried about that. It's one of the disposable ones. It's just one of them. And these are the silicone cupcake molds, which, you know, I'll probably use it for family when I'm doing cupcakes for home. You know, that way I'm not giving out to customers and I don't get them back, right? Because that's the whole point of them, to reuse them. Now these are the cupcake holders that I got. I'm not sure how much. It's supposed to be 100 of them in different colors. They're very pretty. They're, you know, basic colors. So yeah. Now this is the cake leveler. Now this is one of the things I needed the most because I've been freehanding leveling my cake, which I must say I'm doing quite well. But it's always better to do things, you know, as best as you could, and this lever helps. It has little indications there for, you know, how high I want them, and yeah. Here we have some more parchment paper for the bigger pan, which is the 8-inch pan, and they fit a little bit tight. Like, if you know, the little flops would need to be lifted up, which, you know, that's okay, we could work with it. Next up, we got some popping bags. If you're a baker or if you bake, you know you use a lot of piping bags over time. Now these came, I believe it's 100. I also got some little cupcake toppers, you know, for happy birthday and stuff. So yeah, they were cute. Next up, we have our fondant tools. I'm not actually using fondant at the moment, but when I'm ready to take that leap, this would be very helpful. Next up was the spatula. I was disappointed, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This thing was so darn small. I was like, what can I do with this? I had to get my ruler and I had to measure to show you guys. I'm a measure freak. And this spatula measured 8 inches, y'all. Like, what could I do with this? It was so freaking small. This was the only thing that I actually believed when they said, hey, this is basically child play, as well as this whisk. Now this is a small whisk. I actually already have a whisk. It's bigger than the one that I got, and I struggle with the one that I have already because, you know, you gotta be whipping a lot of stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna be using this small whisk for, but hey, am I right? Next up is the cutlery. That includes the spatulas, the knives, the offset, and, you know, stuff like that. Here we have a little cake cutter. It was quite durable, which I was not expecting, so thank you, Jesus. Ooh, catch that fat in the butter there. That was my phone holder, y'all. Don't judge. I'm getting there. I'm gonna be making nice little videos for y'all. Hold up. Yeah, that was the knife. This is the offset spatula. I'm gonna be using a lot. Like I said again, guys, they don't play with those bags. They wrap everything. Here are the piping tips. I believe it came with 48 piping tips and they're all numbered. The very first thing I noticed when I got them was the size, which I was obsessing about all the while waiting for my package, was the size. They do come numbered, so you know you can keep track. They're all numbered. That one was a 47. They have a 17, a 10, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's good to keep track. And again, I had to make sure I measured to show you all. After this, I do believe I will only try to get tips that are about 2 inches high. I believe this one was about 3 centimeters. These were 3 centimeters. Let me see. Oh yeah, 3.5, about 3 1/4 centimeters, which is not big, guys. Those are basically what I would use for cupcakes. So if you want to be doing extravagant cake decorating, they may not but I ain't gonna show you guys that yet. I'm not gonna show you my turntable just yet. Let's get this package first. Now in this little package, it had a lot of stuff in it. It had the flower scissors, I believe that's what it's called. It's just basically what you use to pick up your flowers with when you're making like buttercream flowers or your whipping cream flower, just to make sure it doesn't lose its shape. You pick it up from the bottom. It has its curves and stuff like that to be able to easily maneuver your flowers, right? And these are the couplers, right? You use them for your piping bags and your tips to make sure you don't have any spillage and stuff like that. This is a converter coupler whereby you could you use 3 different colors if you don't want the colors to mesh with each other. So yeah. Next off is the tip cleaner, which was very small. I had actually just taken the liberty of investing in some myself that were bigger, and I think they work much better for cleaning your tips, right? So I have 3 different sizes, depending on how dirty they are or how big my tips are, because I do have the 2 inches tip that I acquired before. So I had to also get big cleaners. I'm not sure why I was trying to fit that there. I knew it shouldn't be there. Those are just other small couplers as well that you could insert directly into the piping bag. Put your tip, as I'm about to show you. You would, don't do that at home guys, but do this. So yeah, you would put the coupler inside of the bag, put the piping tip on top of the coupler, and then you would secure it with the other part of the coupler over the piping tip, as I am showing you here. I'm not good at explaining, guys. That's why I like to do videos so you guys can see what I mean. Perfect, right? Next up is the flower nail. Now this is whereby you would stick a little piece of parchment paper on top, and you would go around and making your flower, and then that is where the flower scissor would come in. You could easily pick your flower up and place it on your cake. One thing that caught my attention though as I was about to move on is that it actually has like a name form at the bottom, which was like very unique to me. I was like not expecting that at all. Next are the jumbo Russian tips. They're about 2 inches. I think I got about 7 of them. They have different designs, different flowers and stuff like that. So what I would do is I would probably use 3 colors for these Russian tips, as in I would have one as the outside color and inside color and stuff like that, to just give that ripple effect. So I would actually do like from dark colors on the outside to lighter colors in the inside, would give very beautiful flowers and a very gorgeous effect. It also included a card that they had put in, saying thank you for your support. And if you were to leave a 5-star review on Amazon, they will be sure to send you a $20 e-gift card. Next off we have these silicone reusable piping bags. They were quite small. When I looked inside, there were two of them, so I pulled the two of them out, and I decided, of course, to get my ruler and measure to see what the size were. I took it out to give it a feel. They were very smooth, very silky, very flexible. As we know silicone is. It had a little handle at the side that you could hang it to dry, for safekeeping as well, which is very useful. I looked at the tip, and like I said, I got my trusty ruler out. It was exactly 12 inches, which is considerably small if you're baking cakes a lot. I preferably love the 21 inches piping bag, which is very hard to get where I live here in Belize. It's actually very hard to get a lot of things delivered here. Like this kit, it actually took about a month and a half to get here, but nevertheless, I am happy it's here. I'm excited. I was very ecstatic to get my kit, and we unpacking. Now next we have these scrapers. They came in a beautiful pink. Ooh, I love the color. I opened it. It came with 3, which was a straight, a combed, and a inclined one, which for circle cakes or for dome cakes. Also, those are some rubbers for bags to keep in place and to not have your buttercream or your whipped cream leaking out of your bag, right? Next, we have our fondant scraper. Now, I haven't ever used fondant before. I've only worked with buttercream and whipped cream so far, so I'm not sure I'm going to be using that anytime soon. Now, here is the turntable that came with it. I honestly believe the turntable makes a cake an awesome cake, and I love this turntable. I actually had to get one before because the kit was taking a little long to come, and I needed to make a cake for my brother's birthday. Now, as you can see, the turntable turns very well. It's very straight. I love that. I also love the rubber at the bottom of it, which makes it not slip, which it comes in very handy when you're trying to keep your cake in place. Okay. Now, you know me, I had to experiment, so I got one of my cake boards and I was just fooling around, getting a feel of it. Got one of my spats and it was like, ooh. So yeah, like I told you guys before, this was the one I got before. It's a Wilton brand. I bought it for about $35 Belize, which is about $15 USD. It's very much the same size as the one that I got, but I just had to get it out of rush to make sure the cake that I was making was up to perfection. So yeah, guys, these are the things that I got in the cake decorating kit. Take this time out to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment what you guys want me to do next. If you want me to do some tutorials on my recipes, or would you like for me to show you videos on how I decorate a cake, let me know. Like I said, I did buy other stuff, and this is one of them. This is a 6-color liquid gel cake color set, which I got from US Cake Supplies, and I did get 6 colors. It was coal black, leaf green, yellow, violet, and real red. I think it's real red. So yeah, this is one of the coal black. The bottles were smaller than I thought I was gonna get. I thought it was about 2 inches high. Like I said, guys, I measure everything. okay? So yeah. I also got myself a scraper. This is a metal scraper. It was very, very durable, guys. I love the black handle. It's very easy to grip. The metal as well is very sturdy, and I also like, if you guys haven't noticed, I love my ruler, and it had a little ruler there. Look at the shine. Ooh. And it was very thin, very straight, right? That's what we love, because we want smooth, straight edges as well. I also decided to get 2 pans, and look at my Ross bag. Ooh, I'm not sure what that Ross bag was for, guys. That was just, a bag that came with it from the person that I ordered from. Now this is my performance pan. I got 2 8 by 2 inch Wilton performance pans. They're very nice. And one thing I did notice, I'm not sure if it's a defect or not, I'm hoping it's not, but I did notice the seam line of the pan, like I'm showing you here, but I'm sure it's no big deal. That's just where properly joined. They do look very nice. I got 2 of them. They also came in packaging. They didn't have any dents, which was something I was very, very skeptical of getting, because I did notice a lot of people complaining about the dents they got in pants and stuff like that. So Amazon did me well today, okay? Awesome. So as I put my things back, guys, I want to wish you a wonderful day, and thank you for watching my video. Come back again.